Hi, it's me, Tessa, and it is November 3rd, Records Day, and I have just been behind in getting my last footage and video up for my classroom setup this fall. And I've been trying to go through all my footage and trying to make find like a third video for the series. And I have a lot, and I'm just not able to. I don't have the time or the brain capacity to put it all together. So I put together the following footage. It's from the day that we had open house. You can see where my room was going, the progress I had made, and plans for the future. And I just ran out of time really to have it prepared as quickly as I wanted my room to be prepared. We had a death in the family, and that was a family emergency that I had in August, and it was just really a tough time. It was just hard to make my room a priority at that time, and so I felt behind for a long time, like getting the room ready, getting my paperwork done, getting ready for my students, like everything. I just felt behind for a long time this fall. But now it's been a whole marking period, and a lot has happened within this marking period. I've gotten new students. I've gotten um, a lot of high needs this year. I really wanted to get a good video with lots of different, get my bulletin boards up, things like that. And I don't know, the fact that that was 2 months ago, and moving on to more things, more important things are happening like day to day. So I'm just gonna share what I've got, what I've been able to put together, and just remember that I'm here to make you feel better. If you're ever like, I'm not ready for open house, or my room looks like this, or I can't believe I haven't finished this yet, just remember, oh, that Tessa on YouTube, she's probably struggling worse. So I hope that I can make you feel better when you're having a bad day. And like I've said before, it's just been hard finding special ed teachers on YouTube, especially resource room teachers. So um, any comments or likes or anything that I get from subscribers or just viewers, I really appreciate, because I hope more people in the special education arena get the support that they need, because we do work in our own little island oftentimes. And so I just want to be helpful to paras, teachers, coaches, anybody in the special ed realm, as well as anyone else. So thank you so much for joining me and watching my videos, and I plan to have a actual classroom tour video soon, and have a great day.
Hey, it's Tessa. It is Tuesday, August 22nd. It's 1:10. I haven't been here in my classroom since last Tuesday. Um, I actually was just here for PD, and I had to leave, and I haven't been back since. It feels good to be here, and all the staff are here today. So we had morning meetings, kind of meeting new staff and learning about some new updates to our schedules and just random building things to talk about. And then we had lunch provided for us, so that was nice. And I was just chatting and talking, catching up with some people for a little bit. And we have the rest of the afternoon in our classroom, which is great because open house is tonight at 5. And my room, it's not ready for students, obviously. It's not great. But luckily, I only get a few students who visit me anyway. And I might actually be running a Girls on the Run table with someone else. So I'm trying to not be upset or worried about open house tonight. Like I said, I had a family emergency last week, and I wish things were different, and I wish I would have been able to be here, but that's just how things go. So, one thing that we got done this morning was I met with the interventionist and a few teachers to really finish my schedule, which is major. Um, Barring any move-ins, which we're going to have. I don't know yet if I'm going to have any students on my caseload right at the beginning of the year, but there will be some evaluations happening. So I know I will be getting more students on my caseload, but it's starting out the year. I have my schedule set, I think, which is great. Usually that doesn't happen for a few more weeks. I brought a bag of snacks to just have a bin for snacks for students, and I was thinking maybe if they know that I have snacks during open house night, then they'll come back next year and it'll be like a thing. And more people will visit me. And then I did remember my screwdriver, which is like awesome because this one flips. So it's got the Phillips head and it's got the flap. I got that to take my eaves trough down. And I brought my mini coffee maker, the 1 cup of coffee maker that I'm going to put back there. And I brought the last of my curtains. So, like I said before, a pair last year, I bought the curtains and then she went through and cut and hot glued them to size and measured all the different areas where I need curtains. And so she did awesome. And they're all either this gray or this teal, and then the same colors, but in this pattern, in both the gray and the teal. And I thought I may as well wash them because they're probably just dirty and dusty from being in my room all year. And I washed them on Delicate, and I realized that they were like glued to each other. Like, actually, it's right there too. So I don't know if like the hot glue just got too hot and like parts of it just stuck to itself. Shoot, I thought I got it all. I went through this lot of curtains, but I didn't check the group of curtains that I washed earlier this summer that I brought in to my classroom a while ago. So I'm gonna have to go through and like pull apart those. Just kind of frustrating. Just every little thing, all these little things happen. So I have to do that at some point. Here's a before for my library. So that should just be library books and a pad down there for kids to sit on. And then there will be a rug and seating here, and then that will be filled with book bins, along with a few spots in here being filled with book bins. So before, this is my room for open house. It's better, but there's a lot of furniture just hanging out over here and over there. My library is done. I'm excited about that. It is now almost 7 o'clock, and this is my room. I did not update this. I just need to move a few things around, but I need to do that tomorrow. I've got my table here just like last year. Almost everything is exactly the same. There's just a few things I changed. I've got my rug down there. My pillows are still at home, so I need to bring those back for my break spot underneath there. As you can tell, these were my before Sharpen Me and Use Me pencil containers. And these are my new ones, so I'll switch those out at some point. I found my paper tray, so I just put those out. This is just a bunch of supplies that I just wanted to out of the way for people who came by. It wouldn't look as messy. That cart might just go home. I haven't decided yet, but it's there for now. My instructional coach came by and offered any help, so I had her, she did the outside, sorry about that, border. I don't have enough of that same border to put there. And I looked back at my old classroom tour video, and I had this one and this one completely bordered off, and this one only had this line. I'm not sure if I want to keep it like that or change it. And then I realized this one never had a border either, so I don't know. We'll see if it bothers me or if I'm okay with just leaving it like it is. Parazone, I left that up just for now for my own sanity. That garbage bag, I put my cube shelf organizer over there. That might be a temporary spot for that little shelving unit. It's just 2 shelves, but I'm not sure where else to put it. Trampoline. All my teacher area is the same so far. What I did was I switched this shelving unit with this one. So this is going to be my sensory break area again, or break spot, but I'm going to have less things. So I had a lot of options out all the time with that one, but I'm changing up what I'm doing, so I'm going to have less options out for them. This thing is just falling apart. It's a joke, but we'll see how long it lasts. I've got these big magnetic hooks that I love, and that works perfectly, I think. So a kid can just take one off, set it on the ground and kneel on or sit on when they're doing center work at that coffee table. Last year I had this in the same spot, and both these metal shelving units were in the same spot. My students' baskets and bins were on that blacktop one, and reading supplies were on this one, and the math supplies were on this other one. So now there's more space for math, and that was math as well, that whole black unit. But it was a mess all year, so maybe I can organize it better with more space. I have this, which was over by my reading supply shelves, but I put that there and moved my black file cabinet here because I didn't like this cart being up against the wall, because then it'd be hard to get to it from my chair. So I wanted to have it like this, but it still seemed really far being back there. So I put that there, which I think will work. There's a little space in the back, but that's fine. I don't like this. It bothers me that it's this bright blue and red. I just don't really like the color red, which is a shame because that's one of my school's colors, but that's fine. I don't really like that because it's just kind of loud compared to all my other 3-drawer systems. They're all white. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or move it, or I don't know. But that's just writing supplies. So I think I tried it out. I sat down and that works. And actually my instructional coach also took down that eaves trough. So now I can put that right against the wall. And then, like I showed earlier, my library is done. Took me a while. I kind of moved some bins around and made a new plan. I'm missing a wedge seat, which goes there. I was going to have 3 bins up here so that I only had to have level 5 over here. But I remembered that I had my lava lamp here, and it just looked kind of weird having 3 up there. and I needed to move some other things around here. So this works out. So there's my pad down there. My map is still up. My comic books are in there. It's all my Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I do need to change several labels on these bins. So I went through Apera in the spring, went through and kind of divvied up a few of these bins because there were too many books in a couple of bins, and then I did it as well today with the level 2s. So I need to make new labels for those. I was so happy that my room got vacuumed today. I got my Boggle board up. My big map of the world art piece is still at home, so I have to bring that back tomorrow. But yeah, and I have my cool telling time clock up there as well. So we're getting there. I got a couple of my signs up there. I need to find my Heartward cards. I need to make a to-do list and then a to-bring list, and then I'm done for today.